Okay, need everyone to be standing independently of the desk. Your hands will be in front of you, beside you, or behind you, not in your pockets. Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Good afternoon, Miss Harris.
Thank you. You may be seated. All right, so, and just get a finger snap for us moving on to book 2. Great. All right, so I'm excited. You all should be excited. This is how we're going to start off. First, I'll give you the homework. So, your homework tonight, everyone please take out your agendas. So make sure everyone has their agenda on their desk. Your homework tonight is to complete both sides of your pre-test for chapter 8 that you're getting. It's due tomorrow. So again, your homework is to complete chapter 8 pre-test. Make sure that you're aware it's 2 sides. All right, just a reminder that every single time you are writing for math, you're using a pencil. Okay, so what I'm going to do right now is open up your textbook to page 2. Make sure that you have the book, textbook B, which is the second book. It should be beginning at chapter 8. So page 2 is what you need to make sure that you're opened up to. All right, Deshawn, can you read the first passage, please, under equations and inequalities going on vacation?
If you travel to another country, you can use linear equations and equalities to help you plan your finances. So when you leave, you might want to change your U.S. dollars into different currency. The amount of money you get in the new currency depends on how many U.S. dollars you start with and also on the currency exchange rate. So to find out how much money you get in the new currency, you use a linear equation.
Okay, so that word's pronounced linear. Does everyone remember when you had the project on African countries and one that you specifically had, you were supposed to talk about the exchange rate? Yeah. What $1 US equals to in the dollars that they have, or the naira that they have, or the francs, whatever it was? Okay. So that is what they're talking about here, okay? Next passage. Jada, can you read it, please?
Next passage is, while on your trip, you may want to set aside money to spend on souvenirs. You can use a linear inequality to find out how much souvenirs you can buy. Planning finances, travel times, and distances can all be made easier by using linear equations and inequalities.
Thank you. All right, so page 2. So again, going on a vacation, and they're talking about using inequalities and linear equations. Like Deshawn said before, it sounds like a line. Okay? So a line connecting and showing that there's some similarity or showing what the differences may be. All right, so next, recall prior knowledge. We have symbols there, similar to the symbols that you all did at the beginning of the year. So, what is the first symbol, Nigel?
It is the equal sign.
Great. Equal sign. And the meaning, Nigel?
It is equal to.
Okay.
An example,
Mhm.
it says 12 times 4 equals 48. That's true. 12 times 4 is equal to 48. That's true.
Okay, thank you. All right, so the next symbol. David, do you know what the next symbol is called?
2? I don't know.
Does anyone think they know Yes, Jamal?
Non-equal.
Not equal, okay, not equal, not equal to. So read what it says for meaning and example, Jamal.
The median is not equal to, and the example is 6 minus 2 is not equal to 2 minus 6.
Great job. Okay, it's the same thing they're saying, okay? So the next symbol, Orlando, what is it?
Greater than.
Okay, go ahead and read the meaning and example.
The symbol means it is greater than. And the example is 0 is greater than -9, and then it shows an arrow and says 0 is greater than -9.
Okay, everyone agrees with that? 0 is greater than -9? Yes?
Yes.
Let's see a thumbs up. Let's see a thumbs up if you agree with that. Wonderful. All right, that's the thumbs up. Okay, so next one is less than. Viola, can you read that? Read the symbol, the meaning, and the example, please. So that's called less than. Okay, go ahead and read the meaning.
-5 less than
Okay, so -5 is less than -1. Thank you. Does everyone agree with that? Raise the thumbs. Okay? -5 is less than -1. So the example that I always use, Tyler, is that if a situation happens where you have -5 in your bank account and David has -1 in his bank account. If I give both of you $10, okay, but he has 9, right? So he has more than you. You understand? You want to say it again? You want to say it again? Do you get it? Do you get it?
Yeah.
Yes?
And then you owe me $9.
Okay. All right, so this is what I want you to do. After going over that, I want everyone to open up their notebooks to a new page because it is a new day. At the top, you should head up where it says mathematics. MATHEMATICS. Great job. So it should say mathematics at the top. The topic is recall prior knowledge. You guys can recall prior knowledge?
Yeah, I had it, but I erased it.
Okay, recall prior knowledge. And then the date is April 28th, 2014. Make sure that you're heading up right now. And I'm your instructor. And right now you're doing numbers 1 to 4. Julia?
I'm supposed to bring up mathematics.
Recall prior knowledge? Yes? Go ahead. Both sides. Thank you. So make sure that you're writing down the problem and filling it in with one of the three. Equal to, less than, or greater than. number 1. Is 25 equal to, greater than, or less than negative 26? Thank you. So that's greater than, right? Yes, Tyler?
I guess.
Tyler? What is it?
Greater than?
Yes, 25 is greater than negative 26. You want it to look like a triangle, okay, on the side. That's how you want to make it look. Okay, so next one, number 2. Chandler? Equivalent, great job. Okay, so 12 plus 12 plus 12 is equivalent to the same thing as 3 times 12. Does everyone agree with that? Figures out? Anyone disagree with it? No? Okay. All right, so next one we have is number 3. Jamal, do you have a question? Okay, sure. Let me put it up here. Number 3, Jamal, says 40 divided by 8 and 8 divided by 40. And 8 divided by 40. Okay, so what did you say, Jamal? Well, that wasn't an option. I would say they're not equivalent, but that's not an option. Okay, so which one, what is the actual answer? Yes, Orlando?
Greater than?
Greater than, exactly. So Jamal, you would be correct if that was an option, but the options that we had were only the 3 that they listed. So you have to make sure you look at the instructions complete with equivalent, greater than, or less than, okay? And so this is greater than. 40 divided by 8 is greater than 8 divided by 40. Do you have a question, Nigel?
Can I say what 8 divided by 40 is?
Sure, what is 8 divided by 40?
Negative 50.
It's actually not a negative number. It's actually going to be a decimal.
0.5.
That might be it. Why don't you try to do it, and then you can tell me later. Okay. All right. Why don't you show me what you got or how to work it out in long division, and I'll give you extra credit. 140. All right. So
Can I do it too?
negative 16. Talk now. Negative 16 and negative 7.
It is.
Jadis?
Thank you.
Great job. Okay, so negative 16 is less than negative 7. Nigel, did you get on your seat without asking?
Yeah.
Let me see it. Honda, just sit down. Okay. So yes, Lester?
If I do that problem, can I get extra credit?
All right, so next part, gentlemen. So these are the answers for 1 through 4 with these no symbols. Next one, we're on page 3 now. Everyone make sure that you can see page 3. That means your notebook should be over it. We're on page 3. All right, so now we're looking at the second section of the page where you have that light purple box. So using variables to write algebraic expressions. Jaleel, statement. Why don't you read the first one?
The sum of x and 7.
Why don't you say it loud so people on the other side can hear you?
The sum of x and 7.
Okay, so the expression looks like what?
X plus 7.
Great job. All right, Jamal, read the next one underneath there.
The difference 14 less than y. Expression y minus 14.
Great job. Underneath there, can you read it, please, Orlando?
The product of h and w 8.
is the expression.
Line.
And then the last one, Lester,
The last one says, divide 7 by 6
divide Z by 6.
is 7. Where am I? Divide Z by 6. I just know the numbers.
And the expression?
And the expression is Z over 6.
Great job. Okay, so there's a quick check that I want you all, put on your hand. If it's the extra credit, you tell me later at the end of class. So gentlemen, eyes and ears, eyes and ears. So on page 3, you're gonna do numbers 5 to 8. You're gonna do numbers 5 to 8 right now, and then we'll do it together. So again, write an algebraic expression for each of the following. You need to write down what the statement is and then what the expression looks like beside it. So for these ones, you need to write down the statement. These are the statements and the expression beside it. Yeah, you can write the statements beside it. Let's do it.
Can I use something that's in the